Alright guys, now this is just a minimum update. I'm just upstairs from refilling the coolant, and guess what? Coolant leak has been fixed. I guess that's how we do. Now, for now, I still actually have to bolt on some screws, or better yet, those nuts from the intake manifold. But it's very hard to reach. But the most important thing is that the timing is correct. Now, if I don't have any coolant leaks at the moment, well, it doesn't look like. I was sitting a minute on the floor to see if I have any dripping leaks, not even a dripping leak. So I guess also that means that the cylinder head is bolted on the engine block itself correctly. So I'm happy to see that, very happy. Because that means that the current gasket, the head gasket, is sealing correctly. However, of course I had my thoughts, because right this over here, you guys can see those black lines. Now that's actually little thickness on the gasket itself to seal a little bit better. And those two things which you guys can see, the big holes, are those coolant holes. One of them. On the other side, this one has a coolant hole as well. If you turn this around, like it's on my engine from your guys' view, then this over here, you guys probably can already see that it's completely flattened out. Nonetheless, this one has actually, the old gasket which I showed you, has two sides of black lines, and mine only has one side. No problem at all. Of course I still was thinking, I don't know if this is gonna work, but hey, the coolant shows me that it's gonna work. It's not leaking, it stays on maximum. What else? What do you want? So, yeah. I think let's get to work. Let's get to it. Now there are only a few parts left that I still have to install. One of them is a little bit harder to reach, and that's the map sensor which I got here. This is the map sensor, and this one goes directly to the throttle body. And this is the EGR valve, which I already told you guys is gonna be a pain in my ass. But the coolant leak stopped, so I'm already very happy with that. So I know that there is not a single leak, single vacuum thing or whatever. I like that. I like to see that. Now the other thing, which is going to be a pain in my ass as well, is this EGR tube. Now, this could be optional if I just want to start up my car, but I'm still going to install this because this is going to cause high idles. And since I, of course, took my battery off, and if I'm going to leave this off, it's probably gonna up to 4K, maybe even 5K RPMs, and that's not what I want to. I think my engine does not like that, especially with those cracked valve guides. So I'm gonna do it the correct way. So I'm just gonna install this EGR tube, installing the map sensor together with the EGR valve, and as I guys told you, the EGR valve housing. So, it sits actually like this on my engine, really flat. That's how it's bolted onto. And I don't know what we got else, at least for very important stuff. Yeah, I got a bracket. Maybe you guys want to buy that one? I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Now those brackets just actually keep the sensor in place, because if I don't put that one on the sensor, it's gonna wobble around, and I don't want that. But actually, that's what I got for stuff over here. My table is going to be starting to be empty. That's good. I love that. Now, I put the coolant in, so it's now waiting. It's now bolting the rest on, making the timing correct, and I think then we are ready to see if the engine is going to run. I think it does. It's just a tiny engine. I did every single thing which the repair manual says. even if my dad knows I am a non-mechanic, of course, because I don't work on cars normally, well, at least years ago. And he actually says, well, I will see if you'll get that engine running. I don't think so. So I told him that I searched, of course, the complete service manual. I mean, these are 1100 pages, guys. I mean, there's everything in there, from draining to refilling, valve adjustment, and whatever you're gonna call it. Everything from the complete car is in there. I'm gonna show you guys how much pages it has. Now let's see. It has 1184 pages. So, and that's only for my car, okay? Now I'm planning, of course, later, I mean, if I get this problem fixed, I'm planning to do later on the channel, and also a little bit in the basement space that I have. I'm planning to make a rack over there, and making more of these, well, I actually could say, kind of book holdings for cars, you know? That I always have the right manual for the right car. Now, this is actually it, guys. I mean, it looks very good at this moment. But, I mean, the car is still not running, of course, so we don't have a driving car. As long as I don't know that, then everything can happen, right? So, let's work on the car, guys, and let's hope that my car is gonna run. I do my best as I can, because I give you guys lots of updates, and I probably think you guys think, come on, man, make a drive POV or something. I mean, I'm getting bored of these updates. And if you think that, I agree with you, because this makes me boring as well. But I know if I don't do anything, the car stands there, and, you know, I have a car channel, as you guys know, so it means updating you guys belongs to it. And I think it's very important that I update you guys instead of people that are subscribing to my channel, liking my channel, following me even in real life, and they won't get updated. Then they, well, I feel like I didn't do the right thing, right? I mean, if that's the right thing, what I want to say. I mean, keeping your content up to date and keeping your people happy is very important to me. And probably you guys also know from me that keeping contact with you guys is very important. Now, one thing though, and if you're one of the gamers subscribers, and you think, hey, yeah, well, I left a message on the game videos and you didn't respond, what the heck should that be? You are telling bullshit now. No. The reason behind that is that I'm way too busy with this car at this moment, and I just don't feel to have time at this moment to answer. I would like to, but the most of the comments are, well, people are not getting helped out, well, at least now, because time rises. And when time rises, problems are getting fixed by Ubisoft as well. So what this means is that my videos will be in one time useless. Now that's not something well I can do on, so I can respond from, okay, well, sadly it helps, but, or sadly it doesn't help, but that's not gonna help you out. And so if you're one of them, don't think I don't want to give you an answer, but I can't help you out with that. So if I cannot help you out with it, I don't want to disappoint you. And that's actually the reason why I don't comment. If I have a solution for it, then I can do it. Then I can give you guys an answer. But nonetheless, I have a not working car, and that's actually my number one priority, because I cannot even move to anywhere. I can currently not move to my friends, supermarket, or whatever. I have to do everything on foot. And my friends are actually, well, not in my kind of area, only one of them. And I'm not gonna call him by name. He knows exactly how or what, if he is looking on my channel. So guys, whenever my car is ready, and if I see comments on games, well, these game-related videos, I try to answer, but if I don't give an answer, just don't be disappointed that I don't want to answer your comment or question, okay? It's just, I don't want to disappoint you by saying, okay, well, that sucks. Because it does. And I know how it feels. And if it's not solving, again, think twice. Is it not the right thing for your problem? Because people are searching lots of issues, just like me with my car. So just remember this one. Not every fix is the solution to everything. Keep that in mind. Maybe that's going to help you out a bit. But don't feel disappointed, okay? That's all I want to tell you. Anyways, guys, this was Tuning Dutchy. I'm going to see if my engine flushed the coolant itself. Nah, I don't think so. But I'm going to bolt on the rest. So the EGR tube, EGR housing, EGR valve itself. Setting the timing back in place by, again, taking the crankshaft pulley off. Making the power steering pump loose by getting the V-belt off. Crankshaft pulley off, and see, let's how the timing is looking like. I just hope that it's gonna look like that it's looking perfectly. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a way off because I did it on feeling right now, and I don't feel like I have to do things on feeling. I want to be 100% sure, and especially since I know I can start up the car maybe soon, then I definitely try to be on 0 degrees, top dead center, and not one advance, you know? And if I go advanced or retarded, I have to again adjust things. That's not in my planning at this moment. Anyways, guys, now, well, it should be a little update, but it was getting large. Anyways, guys, again, I hope you guys like this video. At least I know you guys probably do. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you guys very soon. EGR tube on, EGR housing, and valve timing, timing belt and all that, putting on there. Set it up the timing and starting up the car. And putting, of course, some oil in there. Otherwise, I have a big problem. Anyways, guys, I see you guys very soon with probably another update. I see you guys maybe very soon or the next time.